and welcome. My name is Sonia Ross. I'm a spiritual psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. And on this channel, it is our goal and intention that everything we bring offers some healing and light into the lives of others and helps them to reconnect to the light that lives within themselves. And the ways that we do this are through angelic messages like this one, guided meditations. We have several on the channel, and through energy updates. And also twice a month, we have energy healing and clearing sessions. And so if you are interested in any of those things, if you feel like you can be nourished by the things that we offer on this channel, then I would encourage you, please subscribe to the channel. Please join our email list. That information will be in the description box below, and all of the other things that we have on this channel to support you on your journey and add light to your experience of living and to make the journey easier for you in some ways. So we hope you'll stick around and you'll join us. So this week, I have a message from Archangel Azrael. So Archangel Azrael. So he gave me this message actually about 2 weeks ago, but I sat on it for a little bit, but I'm ready to bring it to you now. So here it is. So I said, Dear Archangel Azrael, what is your message for us today about transcendence and overcoming adversity, or anything else you care to talk to us about? And he responded, this is a time of great need on your planet, a need for stability, a need for trust, and a need for leadership. But the leadership has to come from within. Many millennia ago, humans cast aside their inner leader in deference to those who spread fear and appear to have more authority. This has been the agenda for millennia for planet Earth: suppression, fear, and control. For these agendas to come apart, humans have to feel that they are coming apart as well. With this seeming tearing apart, old things and old ways are being torn from them. Certain ways of thinking and being are deeply embedded in your DNA structure. These are things that are deeply embedded in your DNA structure collectively, ancestrally, and across multiple lifetimes. Each human being on the planet is currently holding multiple energetic experiences from other lifetimes where they were oppressed, suppressed, and gave their will over to others, often by force, but also by consent, and feeling that that was the safest thing to do for them to remain safe. It is often a part of the human timeline to give in to people who seem to have more power. This is a primal fear of humans, to keep themselves safe. They will give in, they will act in strange ways, they will do things that do not keep them from harm, but delay the harm that they will experience. Therefore, it is a brave choice by any human, then, who chooses to stand up, speak out, and not give in. And that fear also exists heavily on your planet because there are many who have stood up across many lifetimes. And again, through the collective memory and ancestral memories is the memory of those that have stood up, who have been brave, who have been courageous, and they paid what you humans would say is the ultimate price. Their earthly life was brought to an end, or they faced great hardship or difficulty. We are not in a timeline where people have that type of power over humanity anymore. The timeline now is one of courage, bravery, and making the choice to stand up for what is right in all aspects of the human experience. Humans, after many millennia, have become more we-focused, and they are expanding beyond their clan, their tribe, or their personal sphere of influence. The we is growing bigger and bigger every day to talk about the we of the planet, the we of the earth, the we of the plants, the we of the animals, and other beings that exists within the earth realm. There are those who are fighting the collective unity consciousness that is emerging within the society. They continue to focus on fear and hatred and using certain tactics that trigger people to respond in certain fearful ways. They know exactly which buttons to press, as it were, that will trigger a response in certain humans who lack self-awareness and who do not think about things in a broader way. They prey on the vulnerable and the weak, those who feel disempowered, those who are from generations of people who felt disempowered and chose a path of not accessing their power within to get in touch with their fear and the insecurity within themselves. For those that make these choices, it runs very deep. This is part of their own wound and their own soul purpose that they came to Earth to heal. Now, healing looks different for everyone. And so, while others may be frustrated that people may be acting in ways that do not seem to take into account the impact on a larger collective, this can be very painful and difficult. But it is true they are not thinking about how their behavior or their choices will affect the larger collective, but they are on their soul journey as well, and this is also part of their experience. The transformation and transcendence that you are all experiencing at this time is quite intense, and many feel that they are being ripped apart. And that is because many of the roots that have been long planted in the collective memory of Earth, the roots of fear, the roots of oppression, the roots of disempowerment, the roots of demagoguery, the roots of silencing yourself, the roots of looking outside of yourself for authority and power, these are being torn up inside each person in humanity at this time. It is happening now because you agreed for it to happen now. As painful as this time period may be for so many, as painful as the overall experience is for so many overall right now, this is the time that you chose to be on Earth. And then I asked why. Because you chose to come now so that you would feel a great deal of pressure to make the changes your soul wanted to make. Can I work with these wounds? Can I deal with my insecurity? Can I deal with my fear? Can I deal with my disempowerment? Can I look inside of myself for the answers and find the way to go? Can I look at my shadow? Can I embrace transformation as a good thing? Can I embrace change as a good thing? Can I know myself in deeper ways, in the deepest way possible, and move forward from that place? Can I ask questions? Can I get answers and know I can trust myself? Can I cultivate my alignment with my inner authoritative voice and know that is the voice of truth that speaks within me? Can I live from a place where I do not let the external voices of others pressure me so that I betray myself and make decisions that are not in my highest good? Decisions that keep those around me feeling safe and comfortable. As we ascend and go into the vibration of ascension, we cannot move from a safe, comfortable place. Humans must activate themselves and live from a place of truth, of true inner authority. Authority that tells them who they are based on their divine blueprint and the original energy of their being, not on false identities that are being clung to falsify and prop up power structures that are no longer real and relevant to humanity. Birth, now I thought this part was very interesting. Earth goes through many cycles, and one of the repeating cycles on Earth is the cycle of tyranny. What is the purpose of tyranny? What is the purpose of the cycles of humanity being terrorized? It is to help some souls learn the value of not feeling that they are weak and not giving in to the false idea of their weakness. They come to experience the illusion of weakness in a very extreme way so that when they navigate through the weakness, they will know themselves in a more profound and transcendent way. Must we always learn our lessons of transcendence this way? Your planet is a planet that learns through polarizations and duality. So yes, it is most common that you learn your lessons this way. We will not say unfortunately, but it does feel very unfortunate for the humans experiencing it. To learn such deep lessons of transcendence and understanding their duality and inner polarizations. It does feel that learning this way does feel very extreme, but your planet is not a planet that can operate in a gentle way. Not at this point, not yet. The vibrational set of this planet is one of extremes and a broad spectrums of feelings, experiences, and emotions. Other planets do not have the broad spectrum that humans do on Earth. Mother Gaia can hold the planetary extremes of having so many differentiating people, groups, emotions, plants, animals, and unseen beings all on her planet at the same time. And she supports the unfoldment of every being's vibration and the way that they choose to unfold as part of a larger collective with every other being on the planet. This gives way to wide varieties and extremes of emotions, extremes of experiences, polarizations, and this often leads to wide extremes of the behaviors of those on planet Earth. And so, those who could incarnate on this planet, they know that this is part of the experience. That is part of the wisdom that they gain from incarnating on Earth. They know that they will have these wide polarizations of emotions, that they will experience high highs and low lows, and that adds to the experimentation of their soul on Earth. So, regarding one of the repeating cycles Earth lives through of tyranny, many souls choose to incarnate here during these times under these types of individuals to see if they can raise their own vibration and affect a change in their personal reality. Despite what is going on with the tyranny being experienced locally, nationally, or internationally. The purpose of tyranny is to fight through fear. It is to look at all of our fearful parts, all of the fearful places within us, the shadows of what we never wanted to pay attention to and work with, to bring it out so we can transcend it. You are able to transcend anything that you experience. Transcendence is built into your DNA because you are a transcendent being. When you tap into your transcendent power and know that is located deep within your heart, you will understand that you can transcend anything that you experienced. There have been others who have gone through prisons, being prisoners of war, being in captivity in various places on your planet, who have used this time of deep pain and fear to transcend their fear and gain some form of enlightenment. Enlightenment that raised the planet's vibration even higher. Some of these people are known in your history books, and some are not. But the purpose of this conversation is to remind you that anything that can be transcended, but the purpose of this conversation is to remind you that anything can be transcended and that the power of transcendence is in your heart. You go there in your heart, in your quiet moments, and in the moments when you feel the fear and you slow down. And instead of aligning with the fear, you breathe. You go deeper into what's underneath the fear. Ask your higher self and spirit to show you how to transcend this fear or what this fear is there to show you. When you spend time in this transcendent place, healing with your inner self, dealing with your inner fears, you begin to see your world and your earth shift. Firstly, all change occurs in your personal reality and vibration. There are no accidents. There are only things to be used for your further growth, development, and overcoming. Being on Earth is not an easy ride, as you would say. It is one of the more complex journeys in the planetary solar system because of the wide range of human experiences. As we previously said, the high highs and the low lows. But those who are able to work with their frequency and continue to cultivate a raised vibration, a higher frequency vibration within these extremes, are able to transcend and take more from the experience than they ever thought possible. They are able to see wisdom in all things, the answer in all things. They use all fears and anxieties as a pathway to deeper communication within themselves. They look at themselves and they see themselves in deeper ways, so that when they look outside of themselves and see others, they can see the truth of their being as well. The higher vibrational frequencies of transcendence help you to see others. To see that you are not alone and that you are all in this together. The idea of separation is an illusion, and the idea that someone can terrorize another is an illusion as well. We understand and mean no disrespect to those who experienced extreme hardship on earth, but ultimately, those who enact those type of behaviors on the people of your planet are acting to foster an illusion. An illusion so that those who are experiencing the illusion of being oppressed can gain the inner insight that they need to reconnect with their inner power to change their personal reality so they can transcend it. Can they raise their vibration? Can they decide what their personal reality is? Can they continue to cultivate the inside of themselves so that they can understand the true meaning of love, and that the true meaning of love is the vibration of their heart? And when they are operating harmoniously with their natural vibratory frequency of love, then this will shape their world and what happens in their experience of reality outside of them. We know that everybody feels very destabilized at this point, but this vibration will eventually settle. It will not feel as fraught and it will not feel as fearful and anxiety inducing as it is for so many. But do what you can to keep yourself grounded and stabilized, and recognize that when you go through this period of transcendence, it is what is necessary to rip up everything that you no longer need at the roots, so that new soil can be turned over and new seeds can be planted, and the seeds of inner authority, personal change, and inner truth and self-knowledge can be planted. You cannot plant these new, wonderful, empowering seeds in dirt that is dry and lacks nourishment. Old things have to be pulled up. The soil has to be refertilized so that new things connected to your personal authority and inner power can be laid. Do not despair about this moment. Know that you will transcend this as well too. Earth is a school for the most brave souls, the warrior souls, the souls who enjoy complexity and diversity of experience. Remember your strength, rely on it, and remember the truth of your being, and understand that truly nothing can touch you. But you are in a place right now where you have more of an ability to connect with your personal power than any human in any point of human history, the current iteration, we will say. Let me repeat that last part. But you are in a place right now where you have more of an ability to connect with your personal power than any human in any point of human history, the current iteration, we will say. So with that, we will depart. We hope our message of transcendence is received and accepted by you well. I am Archangel Azrael, and I send this message to you with love. So I hope you all were able to receive this message from Archangel Azrael. Sometimes when I receive these messages, I have to sit on them a couple days or a couple weeks because I need to process them and let them kind of marinate. And so that's what I've been doing. So I hope resonates with you. I hope it speaks to you and offers you some comfort. Leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Please subscribe to our channel so we can continue to grow our community of love, compassion, staying in our heart, hope, and healing, and so that we can continue to expand our inner light so that we can be a light in the world. If you'd like to subscribe to our newsletter, the information will be in the description box below, and I will do my best to put it in the first pinned comment. If you'd like to reach me, my email address will also be below in case you would like to explore having an energy session with me. So my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a spiritual psychotherapist, an intuitive, and an author, and I wish you many blessings for your day. Peace.